Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Bernie, how are you? I just saw your question. Let me get over there real quick. Bernie, what happened on the seashore on the 17th? I have not. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Hi, Lori. How are you? I have a new fun little thing tonight. I'm going to be doing the wheel digitally tonight for the book and for everything else. So I'm going to start adding people's names. You don't even have to tell me anymore. I just spilled soda everywhere. All right. I'll be right back. Just getting a paper towel. Such a klutz. Such a klutz. Sorry, everyone. Just cleaning up, cleaning up the soda. Just some ginger ale all over the place. This is why you should be. Thanks, Fred. This is why you should be drinking mainly coffee. It's harder to spill. Oh. All right. All right. What a nightmare. All right. Let me get back up here. Leslie, hello. Two old farts. Howdy. Sana, yes, digital wheel. Very, very cool. I'm going to add everybody to the digital wheel. It's not very nice, Fred. Jimmy C and Laurie, thank you so much for coming and joining us. I appreciate you guys being here. Bernie said, big story. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Most of the ships down there did not leave until the late evening. A few days ago, there was, all the drama of the storms. I talked about it in the news today, how fired up people were because they had to go to Canada. I mean, I get why people are upset that they had to go to Canada, but it's also like, okay, well, it's terrible weather everywhere. Like, don't really have a good option. All right, I'm going to start adding people to the wheel. I should have hooked up the other mics tonight. Let's do Bernie, Sana, two old farts. That's going to look funny. Leslie, Trent, Lisa, and Fred, Jimmy C, Bernie, Lori, Tom. All right, hopefully I have everybody so far. I got Sana, I got Bernie, I got Jimmy C, I got Fred and Lisa, I got Lori, I got, did I say Sana? I have Sana. Oh, I got a couple more. I got Felicia. These are really tough by yourself. I need Charlie. I got to get Charlie in there. Hey, everybody. Meg D is here. That's not the same as Meg A, who goes on all the cruises. Meg D is here. She's a new travel agent with us. So she's going to be doing some travel. She's not officially a travel agent yet. Will be very shortly. I submitted all the paperwork. So she will be joining us. So she is in the chat here to hang out. Hello, Roger. Welcome from Maine. You got to hear me spill my soda and say that I should have been drinking mainly coffee and then I wouldn't have spilled it. Let me add Roger. Funny would it be if Roger won the coffee. Yvette, I will add you to the wheel. For everybody that won, Fred and Lisa and everybody who won last week, I am mailing those out tomorrow. I apologize. It's been crazy here without AJ in the office. We've been really nuts, so I'm just catching up on everything. So I apologize taking a little bit longer to get those out. but they are going out soon. Roger, Merry Christmas. Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I tried to make it a little festive tonight. J Bex, how are you? I'm going to add you to the wheel. J Bex 64. Got you. Yvette, I got you. I put you on the wheel. You're good. If you win, I'll just bring it down to Galveston when I come down. I'm going to see you in a few weeks. Tom, behind me, yes, these two, that's my stocking over there, and that is Meg. That's the other Meg, the actual Meg that works here. That's Megan. And then AJ's stocking is over on the other side. I don't know if you can see that in the frame or not. I can't see the frame at the moment. I really need to hook up the other mic. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see AJ's stocking, but it's over there. You can see it in like the daily videos. Tony, there's plenty of room on the wheel. We're doing a digital wheel now, so that's why I'm switching over. So there's tons and tons of room. Tony, Nick, and Len. And Scott added to the wheel. Hello, Scott. How are you? All right. Roger, it's cool. We'll give you the book, or I'll send you some other fun coffees and teas from around the world. And then Tom asked, how is AJ doing? She's doing really well. I just talked to her a few minutes ago. She's still a little sick. She's still nauseous. She wound up having some side effects from the surgery. She got a little sick in the stomach. And some of the medicine is making her sick. But she is on the mend and will be back on the 27th for the big live stream. The other Meg that works here, Megan Anthony, is that one. Not Meg D, who's in the chat, who's a travel agent now. Megan Anthony will be here on the 27th, as well as AJ. Maybe Meg D will be as too. Who knows? So they will all be here for that. That'll be AJ's first day back. Will be the 27th. We're actually off. The office is closed between Christmas and New Year's. They're just coming in for the live stream. We're going to do lunch and everything. Jeff, gotcha on the wheel. You're good. I just put you in as J Bex, but I'll change it to Jeff. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jeff, fire away. If you have questions about Magnifica or anything, Tony going high tech. I know, right? It's crazy. Yeah, any questions about Magnifica or anything, any cruise questions at all, you're welcome to fire away. Scott, I got you on the wheel. Hello, you are good. Any questions? My other topic for tonight is what I brought up in cruise news today, if you watched it, which is we're going to talk a little bit about river cruising tonight and see how everybody feels about Christmas river cruising. I have to switch the chat to not top chat here so I can see everything that's going on. This is hard to do by myself. I know, I did Don's. Hope you have a fantastic day. I don't know why I even said that. I didn't know Don did. I watched most of Don's videos this week. I didn't see him do the cruising hands. I have my Tony Barnett shirt on today. So that would make sure I have a La Lita Loca shirt on. Show everybody the wheel here. We got the little wheel. Here's the fun wheel that we're going to spin later. On Magnifica, they did not have in-room pay-per-view movies, Jeff. I did look, and there was nothing going on the TV. There was like 3 channels. I mean, I don't really watch TV in my room anyway. I do bring an iPad and I just download a bunch of stuff. I only really watch things like if I'm taking a nap or if I'm like before I go to bed at night, I'll watch something on my iPad. So the only thing I really watch in the room is the safety video, and I'll throw like cricket or something on in the background. But no, there are no pay-per-view movies on Magnifica. Tony, does MSC make incessant in-cabin announcements in multiple language promoting? No, not at all. MSC is like very, very laid back and chill. There are very few announcements. Mostly those announcements are just like, hey, it's day one is the worst because it's everybody who doesn't do their muster drill. So it's all the people who haven't gone down there and checked in. So it's the same thing that's on Royal and Norwegian. Hello again, everybody. If you haven't yet gone down to do your muster drill, please do it. So they'll do that. But that, for the most part, is the only noise they really make. And then after that, they barely make announcements. They do like the once a day Royal, like this is where we're at, this is where we're going, this is what's going on. And every evening around like 5:30, the cruise director does one about what's going on the ship tonight, just like they do everywhere else. Hey, this is the cruise director. These are the 10 things that are going on tonight. Roger, thank you very much. I'm trying here. The more technical I make this, the harder it gets to do, which is really, really funny. Did you say Ben and David fell in love on a river cruise? Or you saw them and fell in love? I thought maybe that was like their origin story, that they fell in love on the river cruise. That would be an awesome story. Peter, let me add you to the board. I love Ben and David. That's awesome. I'm going to check that one out. Jeff, you're going to have to bring an iPad. They do, MSC does let you, or bring like a computer. So like I have my computer, but I bring my computer, and MSC's pretty chill about like if you bring a cable, you could just hook it up to the back. If you bring an HDMI cable, you can hook it right up to the back of the TV and you can just plug it in. But yeah, sorry, they don't have pay-per-view movies. I'll double check. I don't think they did. Now I'm like second guessing myself. Hello, Peter. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, Jimmy, I don't know. The Joy for me was a real outlier this summer. I love that class of ship. I love Norwegian for that class of ship. And I quite honestly am unsure as to why it was that bad. I still had a good time. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was fun. I had a good time, but the food was not anywhere near as good as like Escape, which we were on a month or so. Yeah, a month after, or 2 months after, whatever it was. But yeah, Joy it was bizarre. It's a weird one, but I'm not sure. I think it's just a weird ship. That's my excuse. And I think Escape is better. I'm going to go on Encore in February, so we'll see what that one is. Jeff, that was on Seascape and Maravilia. If you are in the Yacht Club, you can get an armband, or you could just get one in the Yacht Club. Or on Seascape, you can buy one. They're $20. Magnifica does not have that technology, so you will not be able to get that. But they are super cool. If you go on Seascape, you can get one, and it's worth the $20. So you don't have to bring your room key with you anywhere. You can just bring your thing, and you can get it wet and everything else. Tony said so many negative reviews about repetitive income. No, I didn't see that on any. I mean, we were on 4 MSC cruises this year, and I hate like the repetitive in-cabin announcements. That drives me bananas. So no, they didn't do that on Seascape, didn't do it on Maravilia, didn't do it on World Europa or Magnifica. Not at all. Again, no more than any other cruise does on the first day. That's like the most annoying day for announcements for me. But yeah, that's it. Paolo, hello, welcome. Let me add Paolo to the wheel. We're doing a digital wheel for everyone who just showed up. Paolo has been added, and now I'm going to add Laura. Hi, Laura. How are you? Lots of names on the wheel. This was a good idea to do the digital one because it's already too many people. Merry Christmas, Paolo. Tom, you can call me anytime. I work every day. Our office is like officially closed from Christmas to New Year's, which just means that Meg and AJ and Kathy and Joelle and everybody else are off. I work every single day. I'm going to be doing videos. I don't do my videos that far in advance. like the news videos, like you could see I'm wearing the same shirt. I did that news video today. My other videos, like some of the Magnifica ones, I'm a few days out, but I'm never that far out. So I'm always in the office. Tom, you can call me anytime, email me, whatever you want about a yacht club booking. I am here for it whenever you need help. You can pretty much get a hold of me, anytime. Just shoot me an email and we can chat. Laura, hello again and welcome. Lisa, thanks. If you missed it in the beginning, I spilled soda everywhere. So now everybody's making fun of me for spilling my soda. Well deserved. Making fun of me. We're going on an Eastern Caribbean cruise and only have a passport card. I do recommend getting a passport book. I recommend that for everybody. Get a real, the official passport book. It's the best thing to have. If you have a passport card, it's fine. But the book is great. That way you have it. If you run into any problems in any country in the world, you're fine if you have that. Birth certificate, you're going to have a real issue. Passport card, you should be all right, but it's better to have the book. And now you have plenty. They're quick again. It doesn't take like 50 weeks now. Patty just got off the Valiant Lady. First time trying Virgin. Loved it. Missed Bimini, though, due to the weather. How was the weather overall, Patty? Was it like an atrocious week for you? Added Patty to the wheel. Paolo, don't forget to hit that like. Thank you very much, Paolo. Tony, hold on. I'll pull it up again. It is... There you go. Wheelofnames.com. Pretty easy. It's pretty fun. Like we have our logo there, choosing our brand colors. Pretty easy. All right. Yeah, there you go. Roger backed it up. He was on the Divina and didn't have any problems with the messages at all. Other things. Yeah, I didn't, not at all. Not an issue at all. Jeff said, we got a free upgrade to an aft-facing balcony from Guaranteed Interior. Was excited. Have you stayed on one of the Magnifica? And does MSC do upgrades a lot? So MSC, so no one does upgrades really anymore a lot. Like there used to be pre-2019, which was like the high water mark, and now it's crazy. You could get upgraded a decent amount. Now they do the upgrade bids, which I really don't recommend doing anymore unless you're trying for like a suite. I don't recommend them because you could get thrown into like just a weird cabin if somebody cancels, and they're generally just too expensive, and you're not going to get them. It's just a waste of getting excited. I've not stayed in an aft-facing balcony, but aft-facing balconies are my favorite balconies on a cruise ship. I love the wake. I love being in the back of the ship. It's better than being in the front of the ship. MSC does not do upgrades a lot. The reason I think they're doing upgrades on Magnifica is because that ship is not selling very well. So that's my hunch. Rob from Here Today, Where Tomorrow, who I met on the cruise, who ran the Facebook group and all, he got upgraded from an inside to a balcony as well. So I think it's just that ship is not full. So they're just upgrading people. So I think that's the reason why. Binoth Raj, how are you? Would you do another cruise of MSC Magnifica? Yeah, absolutely. It's not my favorite type of ship. Vinoth, I'm going to add you to the wheel. It's certainly not my favorite type of ship where it's like I really enjoy large ships where the ship is like part of the destination and part of the cruise. It's just my thing. But yeah, I would certainly go on the ship again. I had a really nice time. The food was very good. Everyone was super nice. The staff was really good. So absolutely, I would do it again. Only if I was doing a port heavy itinerary where there's a lot of things going on because there's not much to do on the ship. Pal, I know we're going super high tech, right? It's just easier because the wheel is like limited with the amount of people. And now this one's really cool, especially for next week where we're going to be doing the blowout of like giving something away every 5 minutes once we get rolling. I'm also going to probably do longer next week. We'll probably just hang out until I run out and my voice dies. So that'll be much easier for that. So Felicia, is it worth getting specialty dining on Magnifica? Yes, just get one. There's only one restaurant. It is the Oriental Plaza. I think that review comes out tomorrow or the next day. I'll tell you in a few minutes. But you can go there for for lunch or dinner. The specialty dining combination is like $34.99, and you get a Thai salad, like a whole plate of like sushi, sashimi, dumplings, and pad Thai. And then you get banana rolls for dessert that are really good. And you can swap out some certain things. But it's definitely very good. I ate there 3 times. I bought 2 specialty dinings, which I didn't do any research. It's only on me. I booked it very quickly last minute. But it was very good. And for lunch, I did the specialty, and dinner, I did like the package. And then the next time I went for dinner, I did dim sum, and that was really good too. So I would go, do whatever you want to do, but there's only one specialty dining restaurant, just so you're aware. Lisa said, do you know if the Coco Cay pools have stairs or just ladders? No, they have stairs, and they are very accessible. So they also have like accessible lift that can put people in the pool. So that's good to know too. Meg D said passport only took 2 weeks in November. So there you go. It only takes 2 weeks. That's very quick and definitely worth it. Jimmy C said, heard from Don, the Blue Lagoon. Yeah, Blue Lagoon is closed for, I think, until mid-January at the earliest. They haven't announced when they're going to reopen it. So I would say probably February or March. Just makes sense, right? January is kind of a dead month anyway. It's quiet, the quietest month for cruising, even though everything's busy now. But of all the months, that's the quiet one. Patty said, weather was terrible last week. Left for Miami, went to Roatan and Costa Maya. Rained all week, overcast, never saw the sun. Ship was rocking a lot. People sick everywhere. I hate that. It's my worst nightmare on cruises. That's why when I see all these people complain that they went to Canada, I'm like, I will take freezing cold where I can do something indoors way over being sick for a week. I'd much rather do that. Jeff, it's probably partially because they're trying to win you over for sure. If they see it's your like first time sailing, they may want to just bump you up and give you like a nicer experience. But it's that in addition to the fact that they're not selling very well. It might be the reason why you got it and somebody didn't. But, who knows? But that's awesome. You're going on there as a bartender. That's amazing. Where do you know what bar you're going to be working on yet? Or are you just like all over the ship? That's incredible. I hope you love it. The bartenders were really nice. Everybody was super nice on the ship when I was on there. Lisa, yeah. I mean, obviously we do. I get made fun of because we do teppanyaki all the time on day one, which I am doing on Jubilee. In just 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and Yvette knows the exact dates. It's 3 weeks and a couple of days. I think it's 25 days right now. So yeah, I always do. I love doing specialty dining on the first day of a cruise. I just think it's so much fun to do it, and to like, it's just a great, like, get on the ship, go to specialty dining, relax, enjoy yourself. It's not as crowded as the main dining room, which is nuts on day one. It's certainly not as crowded as the buffet. I just think it's a really nice experience to kick off your vacation. On the Halloween cruise, we will be doing that as well. Got to work out what we're going to do for that. I'm going to start thinking about all that in January. So that's a good reminder. We are doing a Halloween group cruise for everyone who forgot or hasn't seen me talk about it every week for the last 10 weeks. Halloween cruise. There it is. October 27th of 2024. We will be going on Symphony of the Seas. I actually just booked somebody yesterday, and the prices continue to drop a little bit, which is amazing. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's really, really, really good. So if anybody would like to join us for the Halloween group cruise, we're going to be doing costume parties. We're going to do a bunch of, fun cocktail parties. We're going to do excursions together. We're going to do some things on the island on Coco Cay together. It's going to Port Canaveral, Coco Cay, and Nassau. If you would like to join us, it's out of New Jersey. We would love to have you. It's going to be a blast. You're going to get a free shirt. We're going to give out shirts to everybody. One of our cool shirts that Meg designs. Yeah, Fred and Lisa, absolutely. We'll do, man, my phone is blowing up for some reason tonight. We will do a specialty dining the first night. Yeah, teppanyaki is so much fun the first night. It's like the perfect way to like celebrate the first night of a cruise. It's like you get in there, it's super high energy, especially if it's like been a long day and you're starting to get a little tired and you don't know if you're going to make it to the show or you're not going to make it up late. I love going to teppanyaki. It like wakes you up a little bit. Everybody's having fun and singing, and then you get out, go to the show, and then you can crash for the night. There you go. That's 23 days, 17 hours, but who's counting? I'm excited. We're going out of Galveston on this one. It's going to be interesting. I've never gone out of Galveston yet, so that should be fun. Let me add Mr. Tony Diaz to the wheel. Hello, Tony Diaz. Welcome. You are late, but you are fine. Scott said, "Can you explain travel insurance to me like I'm 5 years old? I don't totally understand it, but it sounds like something I should have." So, Scott, my mentality with travel insurance is this. I never had travel insurance when I was younger because you're just dumb, right? You just don't know any better. And I was just like, what do I need travel insurance for? So here's my thing with travel insurance. If you are going on a cruise that is going outside of the country, let's talk about just health reasons. So if for any reason you go to Mexico, right? And something happens to you and you get hurt while you're in Mexico, if you're on an excursion or doing anything, chances are you can quickly get something done there and they're going to try to help you, which you're probably going to have to pay cash for, which is a nightmare. But if you have travel insurance, the biggest reason for me to have travel insurance for the health reasons is because they will fly you back to the United States for treatment. So especially if you have something bad like a heart attack or a stroke and you need serious treatment, they can get you back over here. That'll be covered. If something happens on the ship, here's the biggest reason. It costs about $75,000 for the Coast Guard to medevac you off the ship, which happens way more than you think. I've been on 25 cruises in the last 2 years, and like at least 10 times somebody's been medevaced off the ship. So there you go. That's why you should have it for health reasons. The other reason that people get travel insurance is so that if you skip a port, right, like happened this last week, you get money back for that. If they lose your luggage, you would get money back for that. If something happens and you can't go for like a medical reason, you'll get money back for that. There is cancel for any reason insurance, but it's crazy expensive and I don't recommend that. Scott, let me know if that helps. If not, I can go into more details if you have more questions. Lisa said, so excited about the cruise. Yeah, I know. I'm excited too. Don't worry. We talk about it all the time here. We're super excited about it. Roger, no worries at all. We appreciate it. We appreciate all the coffee. Jeff, I did not get a drink package on the Magnifica. It was just, we were doing it overnight at Ocean Key. I knew we had 4 ports in 4 days. It was only a 4-day cruise. Or 3 ports, whatever. We were in port every day of the cruise. So I did not get a drink package. I just did a la carte. Sometimes it's just not worth it for me to get a drink package. Like Royal Caribbean, it's definitely not worth it. I get 5 drinks for free. So it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. But for MSC and that's probably it. Just for MSC, I don't need it. Carnival, I'm not getting it. I'll just buy drinks. And on Norwegian, I always do like the free at sea. So that's the one I really kind of drink more than I usually do. But that's really great. You're going to be joining. Yeah. let us know. Let us know what you're doing on Magnifica. We have some people that are going on there, so we'll send everybody over to you to say hi. Duke, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for making it. I'm going to add you to the wheel. The wheel's getting crazy. Oh, we got Dom too. Dom, I got you. Hold on. I'm going to add you to the wheel. Dominic is on the wheel. Patty, yeah, Jubilee is brand new. It literally just got to Galveston today. The first cruise is on the December the 23rd. It is an Excel class ship, just like Mardi Gras and Celebration. They just add fun new things to each ship. I talked about it a little bit on Cruise News today. So did Tony from Lolita Loca. They are doing a brand new musical on this one called Dear Future Husband, which is like the leading up to a wedding for a bride and a groom. It's got like all new popular pop songs in it. There is the Volt roller coaster on there, and then all your typical same things as the Carnival and on the Celebration and the Mardi Gras. The other thing they're doing is a tailgate party. So they're going to be doing on a sea day on every sailing a 3-hour, 4-quarter like football game tailgate party. So that should be a lot of fun, honoring Texas. So they're going to be doing some like Texas music, some barbecue, all those different things. Dom, no worries. We're here. You don't have to rush ever. Again, for next week, a couple like just, items to clear up. So next week we are going to start at 7. I might start a little bit earlier. I'll let everybody know if I'm going to start a little bit earlier, but we're probably going to go till 9. Since we're giving out stuff every 5 minutes on the wheel next week. We're going to be giving out some gift cards, some books, some coffee, some tea. We're going to be giving out a free cruise, but you have to go on the free cruise is for one person for the Halloween cruise, so you have to go on that. So maybe that'll kind of change your mind about that. And then the January 10th live stream, I think we talked about it already. January 10th live stream is 3 days before I get on Jubilee. We are going to have our rep from Carnival on the live stream with us, so we could do an AMA and ask me anything to the Carnival rep if you guys have Carnival questions. Jeff asked, how are you getting to Galveston from the airport? We drove down last time, probably going to fly in September. I am flying into Houston, which is George Bush Airport. I think is that what it is? Yeah, whatever. It's not the hobby one. I'm flying into the other airport. I think it's George Bush. So I'm flying into there, and then I haven't quite figured out yet how I'm getting to Galveston. Flying in the day before, I'm staying right by the port. So I may do a shuttle. There's a shuttle company. I'm looking at that. Going from the ship to the airport, I'm doing a shuttle from the cruise line from Carnival. I think it was $30. I generally don't do that, but I'm not dilly-dallying around. I have a 12 o'clock flight, and it's an hour away. I'm not messing around. It's at least an hour away. So I'm just doing the transfer, which is not my favorite, but I'm doing it. I'm probably either going to do an Uber or a shuttle. That's the longest answer ever. Damien, hello. How are you? I will absolutely add you to the wheel. You got it. Look how crowded this wheel's getting. It's crazy. Lots of people on the wheel. That's fantastic. All right, while we have a quick lull in questions, again, just a reminder, Roger is here. If you all don't know Roger is the owner of Mainly Coffee. They are our live stream sponsor. If you are still looking for a Christmas gift for somebody, it's getting, first of all, you're a bad friend or family member because it's getting late. But if you are, if you scan this and go to the store, you're going to get 10% off your order. Or if you go to the mainlycoffee.com store, you can put in the code Byte Size Cruises. You can buy a gift card. You can buy some swag, like some amazing mugs. You can buy some of this fantastic coffee. We have the Allagash Ghost Trails here. This is one of my favorites. God, this coffee smells so good, doesn't it? It smells so good. And then they also have teas. So you have, this is the Cascara chai, and all of the teas have coffee cherries in them, which is actually really cool. And the teas are great. The coffees are great. And we're going to give away some of that tonight. We're going to give away some of it next week. And you can go and purchase some coffee of your own. We would love for you to do that. And so would Roger and Sarah from Mainly. They are awesome, and you should buy their coffee. Lisa said, have I been on Symphony before? I have. We did a whole ship tour. Lisa, you got to go back and watch the videos. We were on Symphony. We did our team cruise on Symphony with all our employees and their families in December of 2022. So last year at this time, we were on the cruise ship probably a week ago, last year. So yeah, we were on Symphony. We had an amazing time, and there's tons of videos you can watch. We had a really, really, really great time. Ship tour. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if we were doing vlogs back then. I think we were. God, it's crazy. It's only a year ago. I have no recollection. I remember the cruise. I just don't remember if I did like vlogs. Who knows? I have no idea. This is what happens when you do a video every single day. Dom, technically MSC does charge additional for entrees, but in my experience, they do not do that. I didn't eat dinner in the main dining room on Magnifica, but Rob did, that I was hanging out with, and he ordered a bunch of stuff, and they did not charge him extra. He ordered like a bunch of appetizers and a bunch of entrees, and we're not charging people, but the ship wasn't that crowded. I think it's really hit or miss. It depends on if it's crowded, who's paying attention, who's not. So yeah, I think you'll be fine there. And that's another reason I go to specialty dining, because they just keep bringing stuff out. They don't care because you're paying for stuff. So they wind up bringing you out extra entrees and stuff. And I've never seen, I don't know. I guess it depends if you're nice to the people or not. Who knows? So the other thing we're going to talk about tonight is I wanted to see if there's any interest in a Christmas river cruise. So that's one of the things we are looking at. I said I was watching Emma Cruises. She's on a river cruise now. And now I'm going to go back and watch the Para DJ one that Sano reminded me they were on. And now I know Ben and David did one. So I'm going to go watch that. And we are probably going to do a holiday river cruise. Next year's too soon, I think, and it's expensive. So if we're trying to organize this, I would say maybe December of 2025, which is 2 years out. That would give everybody some time to save up for a Christmas river cruise. If you're interested, just throw a yes or no in the comments. I'm not going to hold you to it. I'm just curious if anyone's interested. And if so, I'll start looking at different itineraries and ships and different things like that. Lisa, definitely watch the videos. They're great. God, everybody is texting me tonight. And then Jeff said, do they have any good burgers on Magnifica? Yeah, I had good burgers. The burgers are very similar to Royal or Norwegian. There's no like Guy's Burger Joint or anything like that. But the burgers are good. Hot dogs were good. For lunch, I always wind up eating like hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, fries, the basic stuff. Charlie said, what's the best Alaska cruise with a teenager? Royal Caribbean for sure. I guess, look, here, it depends on your teenager. If you have a normal teenager that is like going to want to have fun and do fun things and not super into culture, if you have a really cool teenager that's like super interested in culture, that I certainly wasn't, then I would say like Princess, because if you're doing like land and sea, Princess kind of owns all the lodges there and they do the best kind of Alaska overall. But if you're doing kids, I would say Norwegian or Royal, but Royal does like Quantum there, and there's just a ton of fun things to do for kids on the ship there, where kids can do the bumper cars and the surf simulator. Not that they're going to do that, and who knows, it might be fine for kids. The North Star, they're going to do all the fun things up there, play video games. That would be my recommendation for teens. AJ did Brilliance of the Seas this year with her family. Not that she's a teenager. She's in her 30s. But they had a great time. And that's a smaller, older ship. But they had a great experience. Everything was wonderful. But Princess is like, if for adults, I would recommend Princess. But yeah, for kids, for sure. There you go. Roger said it's on her list. Sana, yeah. Lisa, I honestly don't know. I have to really dig into the pricing. It's going to be more expensive than a cruise. But it's more all inclusive too, right? So you're going to get like, there's not as much nickel and diming there. It's going to be kind of like everything's included. It's probably a couple grand a person, but you're hitting a ton of stops. You're in Europe. It's probably more fun. So I don't know. I will definitely dig into pricing because there's AMA, there's Viking, there's all these different lines. So I will do some deep diving. And I'll let everybody know next week some like idea of pricing. I'll set up a page on our website with us so you can look at it. That's in. Charlie said for the right price. Dom said saw the. Yeah, Dom, that's the one. Sana reminded me that they were on it. I'm going to go watch that. Laura said she's interested. So, yeah, Patty, they leave from all over. So the Christmas ones leave from like Paris, Austria, Germany. You know, they do like the German Christmas villages. So they go all around there. Viking definitely does them. It's funny because Viking's expensive, but they're not actually the nicest. They're like the lower tier of river cruise lines. So there's like Avalon, there's AMA, there's a bunch of them. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, Lori said it's 2 years out. Yeah, 2 years out. Definitely going to be Europe, 100%. 100%. And Tony Diaz echoed the Quantum Class ship for sure for teens in Alaska. Quantum Class, 100%. I'll do some deep digging on the river cruise and I'll have pricing and a page up on the website by next week. Hopefully. We'll see. Jeff, Oasis. not even close. I love the Oasis class so much. It's even like an older one. Like Oasis. I just love it. I just love having there's so many things to do. Now, I'll be on Jubilee in a few weeks and we shall see. I will tell you what happens after that. I didn't think I was going to love Seascape as much as I loved Seascape when I went on that ship, and I love it. It's like my second or third favorite ship of all time. So I'll let you know. My answer may be different in a few weeks. Len, I know I don't think it's going to be 20 grand, I'll put it that way, but it's not going to be 3 for 2 people. But I'll get pricing. We'll see what it is. Yvette, yeah, Germany, the German like Christmas villages are amazing. Also, we will get if we get a bunch of people, we're going to get a discount. So we'll take that into effect too if we got a bunch of people. Yeah, it's not going to be 20K. I'll tell you that. It won't be 20K. I agree. 20K, I'm not spending 20K on a cruise. You're out of your mind. Jeff, I will let you know in a few weeks. I wouldn't pick Harmony. It's fine. Harmony wouldn't be my first choice of the Oasis class. I would go Oasis, Symphony, Allure, then Harmony, then Wonder, and only because Wonder is going to be super expensive and Utopia is going to be super expensive. Actually, Utopia might not be that bad in September if you get a deal. You might be able to get a deal if you do a back-to-back. But it's going to be more than Jubilee for sure. And then Wonder's just still too expensive to me. I'll let you know. We'll see. But Oasis would probably be the best bet, or Symphony. Oh, yeah, if you were doing door-to-door with like airfare and all that stuff. Tony Diaz is in for 19K, but not 20K. Yeah, I'm not spending more than 10 grand on a cruise. So, unless we have a really good year, who knows? We have a great year, and then we get 100,000 subscribers. I'll take everybody. I'll take all you guys on a river cruise. That's my I'm really going to regret saying this out loud, but I'm going to say it out loud, and you guys can hold me to it. It'll be immortalized on YouTube. If we get 100,000 subscribers by next Christmas, which is 100% not going to happen, everybody who's in this live stream now who has said they would like to go on a river cruise, we will take you. If that happens, it will be a Christmas miracle, and I will do it. I'll pay whatever it costs. So if we get 100,000 subscribers, if we get 100,000 subscribers by next year, we'll be able to handle that. It won't be $20K a person, but we'll do it. Yeah, that makes sense, Slim. Lisa, it does give you excursions. We'll see. Oh, if you're going out of Galveston, yeah, that makes sense then. I'll let you know how Jubilee is. Harmony's fine. You know, it's just the least attractive of the Oasis class ships. Still be a great time. Damien, it's funny you're going to say it. I just booked somebody on it for next week today. So it is not full. It wasn't even close to full. There's a decent amount of cabins left on Seashore. I just booked somebody on it today. Just crazy. All right, we're getting towards the end here. It's 7:46 right, man. These go by super fast. That's the spirit of that. That is the spirit. Yeah, Emma did TUI. I think the weird thing is I'm going to reach out to Emma. Not that I think that she's going to respond to me, but I'm going to reach out to Emma. It's really difficult to book TUI cruises. There's a bunch of European ones that it's really hard for Americans to book, like Fred Olsen and TUI and those. I'm going to reach out to Emma because I know she works with somebody that does bookings. So we'll see. I'll see if I can get pricing on that too. That's the spirit, Roger. I appreciate it. Tony said a Hudson River. We're going to do the Christmas villages in the Hudson River. We'll get Sully Sullenberger to captain us down the river. Let's do it. I'm in for a Hudson River cruise. We'll just every week we'll get on for leaving out of Bayonne, and we'll go by the Statue of Liberty and down the Verrazano, and then we'll get off. That's right, Felicia. Miracles happen every day. Mission accepted, pal. That's where we go. That's the spirit, guys. I appreciate it. Free river cruises for everyone if we hit 100,000. Yeah, Tom, I've been watching there's really this huge thing going on TikTok right now, which is hilarious, about the World Cruise with people doing really funny videos from it. Yeah, that's 274 days. Man, that is a long haul on a cruise ship, especially on that small cruise ship. I would murder somebody in 274 days. Be murder on the high seas. Waiting on the Yacht Club bid. Yeah, let's hope, Damien. I hope you get it. The Yacht Club's not sold out either. Staten Island Ferry, baby. Let's do it. I think it's $6. Yeah, the Germany Christmas villages are incredible. That's the thing I've been watching the most. I'm like, this is amazing. We need to do this. If anybody's friends with Emma, tell her to respond to me when I email her. Yeah, there are Amazon River cruises, Charlie, and I don't think it might be Viking. Was it Viking? Cruise News really starts to get jumbled up in my head. But I think it's Viking. I think I did a video on it in one of the news stories a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago. They have a brand new cruise that's doing the Nile, which is really, really interesting. So yeah, there's Amazon, there's Nile, there's a bunch of different crazy ones, but they're all over the place. Right now on Seascape, it depends on when you're looking, Jeff. The prices are getting higher on the Yacht Club. It's starting to get much higher. I think last time I looked, it was $6,800. Which is still way less than the equivalent on Royal or Norwegian. But I think it was $6,800 for two people. That includes drinks. You get all the, the food in the Yacht Club and everything. And internet. You get internet with that as well. Which would add $1,000 between drinks and Wi-Fi to your, at least $1,000 to your bill. So it's still cheaper than a river cruise. There you go. Still cheaper than a river cruise. That's it, Meg. Hashtag goals. We're on it. 100 grand. We wanted to get 5,000 by the end of this year, and we're falling short of that. So 100K is going to be fun. If we can get that, I will gladly take us on a river cruise. Very, very, very funny. I hope so. That'd be, look, first of all, that'd be amazing. And it would be incredible. And if we could get there, it would be fantastic. That's a goal. I think our goal for next year is going to be 10,000 legitimately, but all right, let's do some giveaways. We're going to do the book first. Tonight's book is Darcy Coates. It's called The Hunted. This book was pretty good. I didn't love it. I do like Darcy Coates. It's like a thriller, like a kind of a true crimey thriller kind of book. It was good. Thanks, Felicia. Thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate it very, very, very much. All right, let's do the book. We're going to spin the wheel. First up is our book. There you go. Vinath, look, our bartender on MSC Magnifica just won the book. There you go. You're going to get a free book. Just email me at jp@bitesizecruises.com. And we will send you the book. How fun is that? There you go. You want a book. First live stream. Love it. Thank you so much for coming. It'll give you something to do on Magnifica while you are bartending. All right, next up, coffee or tea, your choice, as well as if you would like bean or ground coffee. God, it smells so good. All right, let's do it. Coffee or tea winner is, look at Sana. No, two old farts. It went right by Sana. It was like Sana wins so much. Let's give it to someone else. Two old farts. Sana, that was so close. So close to Sana winning again. So two old farts and Vinath, Raj, please email me at jp@bitesizecruises.com. Send me your address. I'm going to send all the stuff out tomorrow because I still have to send out the stuff. Sana, that was really close. Send out the stuff from last week, and I will do that. All right. Any other quick questions before we head out of here? All right. All right, everyone. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great holiday. Hope everybody's families are doing well. Though, yeah, the new wheel is fun, right? It was really fun, the digital wheel. So hope you have a great week. Enjoy the time with your families. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody has a great week. I will be back here on the 27th, and we'll be doing, so just so you know, for next week, I'm doing fun videos. Obviously, on Sunday, we will be doing the cruise news, which is the day before Christmas. I'll be doing like a Christmas message on Christmas. We'll do a fun little quick video. And then I will be doing on the 26th, I'm going to be doing the top 10 shows we saw this year. The 27th, we will be here for our live stream, our mega end of year live stream, where we're giving something away every 5 minutes, and we'll be on for about 2 hours. On the 28th, we're going to be doing the top ports of 2023. 29th, we're going to be doing the top 10 specialty dinings. And the 30th, we're going to be doing our top cruises of the year. We're going to rank everything. So the last week is all rankings of our favorite things throughout the year. Ports, specialty dining, cruises, shows. And then obviously we're here next week. And on January 1st, we're doing our top 10 cruise tubers of 2024. Sana, if you win next week, I will send you a toaster oven. Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I'll see you all next week. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. Go buy some Mainly coffee before Christmas. Thanks. Bye.